Hello everyone, welcome back to Control. So, we were at work, minding our own business, and suddenly there was this odd hissing noise, and, well, we went to look for it, but then a phone started to ring, but it was too dark for us to find our phone, so we hit the switch, and now we're in a hotel. It's a pretty relatable situation. I think we've all been there. I know I have. Anyway, so it's a nice little hotel. It's a bit bright. I can't see things very well. There's nobody at the front desk. I'm just looking at all the little knickknacks. Lassen Volcanic National Park. Is that a real thing? Probably. There's this lovely blue lit area, and we need to go through this door, but it's locked. This will lead back home. Although, I'm more curious about this one, because our little internal paranormal entity is a spiral. Maybe that's where we should go? I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and figure out what the deal is here. $222, $223. It is awfully bright, I have to say. What a tiny little room. Like, there's no even adjoining bathroom. Casino. Ooh. Rule of 3. Hit the thing again. I hear a train nearby. Oh, when we hit things, different doors open. Okay. There's those cowboys again. Okay, let's be careful about this. So that's the second door now. Is there anything in here? No. Here's something. A key.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
Okay, well that's how we get back through the door. Is there others? Are there? No, that's just back to the beginning. I want to go into the janitor's room and find out more about this weird place. Oh well. We have no other things to do. And now I can't hit this anymore. I used to be able to keep on hitting it. Anyway. Through the door. That's a little creepy. It's a picture of me standing where I was, but with a gate in front of it, or with a bridge in front of it. Okay. That's 1. 2. 3. That is creepy. Okay. I love this room with the ridiculous sound dampening on it. Oh my god, that's loud. Another astral plane challenge. Alright. Ooh. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. It's moving. I think we probably should just go away. I can contact past selves?
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
There was a lot of things unlocked right there. So case files, hotline. Objects should be inaccessible for use except to the director. The 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. It weighs unknown. The object allows the communicator to communicate with the board. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal something. See Dr. Darling presentation for more information. Currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, but its origin remains unknown. Okay. This is just the thing we just saw. Yeah. About the hotline. And now, what is this?
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling was right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised? I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst, a conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Okay.
A director needs a team. My management team.
I already heard this one.
These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling. The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
He speaks a little quiet. It's hard to hear.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger.
What thing?
It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
I'm getting a little annoyed of this video. They could give me like some random flashes of what he's talking about. Anyway, the directorship. Okay. That was short and simple. Speak with Emily.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Let's see if we have another fight on the way back. Was that there before? Like, is this map changing as I play the game? Because that would be pretty cool, I have to admit. I don't remember there being a way there. I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. So things are changing. I'm betting that this is going to be a fight right here. But I'm wrong. There's that level 4 door. So we're safe area. Hey, you came upstairs. And there's some more people. Where do you come from? And this was not here before, I swear. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house. Even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural lexicon for the oldest house to allow for them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the something to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Maybe this room was closed before? I don't remember seeing this either. I'm trying to tilt my head. It's just the address. Okay, I know I came in here. I remember that ladder. This was not there last time. Collective unconscious is defined as the form of the unconscious that is shared in all human minds. From this arises unconscious knowledge, linking us through our ancestral heritage. See Young Report, page 12 to 34. Or 1, 2 to 3, 4? Probably 12 to 34. Through this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements of our lives. these archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. This internal belief in the power of images, shared by a massive population, is paramount in the creation of altered items and objects of power. The sheer amount of energy exuded is attracted to the best representation of that image, imbuing a single object with massive amounts of power. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. You know how I know this is bullshit? Because the Pope is not, like, super powerful. If that was the case, the Vatican would be a place of power. Anyway. Yeah, see, we got that chest. If we got that chest, we would have seen that note. So we need to look around and explore everything again, because it could be new. We looked at that. Apparently I did get this. More peeps. There's where, what's her name is? Pope. The elevator. That's clearance level 3 required. Still haven't figured out what the deal is with this thing, the jukebox. Alright, let's go talk to her.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Let me read this first. Excuse me while I stand on the table. Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss? More work to be done. Refer to something else for full reports. Compiled by Emily by my order? I'm not telling them to do stuff yet. That's awfully presumptuous.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
It's open. What was that? Upgrade and unlock new abilities from the nearest
Do you
control
hear
point.
that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Okay, let's finish talking to her.
Hi, Jesse.
Nope, you have nothing else to say.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. These readings are...
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Right ahead.
Say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Hey, these people are talking now, at least. There we go. Look at this. All this sorts of stuff now. Well, let's start with board countermeasures. Kill enemies without dying. You are needed, irreplaceable, replaceable. Agreed. For a random, common personal mod. Kill guards, squash, tell off them. Kill enemies using melee, 5 of them. Difficult to easy. Using grip, kill enemies with headshots. Oh, can I not accept too many of them? Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was easy. Using grip, kill enemies with headshots. Weapon maneuvers, kill enemies with the service weapon in a mode. Kill enemies with the service in shatter mode, which I don't have. So, this in any mode, sure. But it seems I can't accept more than 3. So, kill enemies without dying, kill guards, kill enemies with the service rifle. Or service weapon. Okay. Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Ah, okay, now I can make shatter. I need source, I need undefined readings and house memories. Shatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies. Okay. And mods. Obscured weapon mod. So random. Obscured personal mods. Or this is all level 1. Upgrade and to enable higher tier needs more source. Oh, whoops. I just burned all my source. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't think. I thought. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. Abilities. We have 4 points. I don't know where we got those points, but that's okay. Use 3 points to unlock an additional weapon form slot. Use 15 for additional mod slot, personal mod. Extra launch damage, extra melee damage, extra energy, extra health. I'm thinking launch damage. And it upgrades to even more launch damage. But that's going to require 2. So probably we should diversify. I think more health. That needs 3. That needs 2. I'm going to go ahead and get energy. Additional weapon form slot. We got an extra point. But I don't really care about melee damage. I'm going to save up for another one of these. Probably that one next. Okay. So... Okay. Directional override. Search for a way into the maintenance sector. Okay, so now I can have shatter on a different thing. How do I switch between them? And we have a few things exclusive to shatter. Reduced ammo per shot. Reduced recoil. Reduced spread.
Hope has asked us to document his incantation, as she calls it.
You mean like in person?
Person, the pencil and paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
What about that nostalgia area? I mean, it's telling me to go this way, but I kind of... Let's take a look at it.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
I want to look around first. Let's go this way. I just want to see if we can... How do I make this work? So that's the regular gun. No. Okay, let me just look it up. Evade. Interesting. I haven't been doing that at all. I don't even have a shield. It's not an option. Ah, I can middle click to do that. Okay. Evade does nothing. Okay, we got to get in the habit of doing that, because that'll make it much easier to walk around. But how do I switch which weapon? Scrolling does nothing. Oh, it's not equipped all of a sudden. There you go. There, F. Okay. There we go. Little shotgun. Let's experiment with this a little bit. Enemies. Someone want to die? I need to kill him with the weapon. Come on, someone can attack me. That's level 2. Here's some enemies. Nothing in here. I'm just trying to take a quick look around, see if anything changed. We did find all those extra... this is the bad one, right? No, this is fine. We did find all those extra things, but it probably just was that one area. No enemies? This girl's in great shape, by the way. She's just running around without any troubles. No stamina meter. The lighting is very weird here, even like on my own clothing. No, there's nothing here. Let's go ahead through the elevator. Oh, we already did that. I think we already got that. Alright. My bad. Sorry for wasting people's time. I'm just Trying to make sure I don't miss stuff.
Why did they start acting?
Let's go to maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Pony.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Security level 2. I love the detail. Like, you almost stop noticing after a while that there's ridiculous amounts of things all over the place. But it should still be noted and appreciated. NCS control room. This is a large area. Okay. You look bad.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Yeah, you're totally bad. Well, your guys are bad too. Okay. I'm still not quite on my keybinds. I keep on trying to middle click to switch weapons, and that doesn't work that way. It does use up our energy. Okay. Just checking down to the stairs. You always gotta check under the stairs in these games. Ritual Impulse. That's a new one. Shortcut back. Let's go around and down, perhaps get some better sight. Nice. All right. Got the mold over here. Air system production. There's a lot of stuff around here. Lots of different directions to go. I love it. Gives me lots of options. Even if potentially they don't actually go anywhere else. Like, it's fairly linear so far. But there's lots of different ways to get to the place you're trying to get to go. Did that make sense? That there can be lots of different ways to get somewhere but still be pretty linear? I don't know. Maybe not. It's open. Maybe is a better way of putting it. Level 4. Another ritual impulse. Hey, that actually works. I didn't think it would. Nice. I wonder if there are other places I should have been doing that. Threshold remnant. But this is still a shortcut. Closed off. Ventilation that way.
What's down that way?
Well, I don't know. There's the janitor's office. Like, there's the picture of him. I keep wondering if there's something I can find in those. But probably not. Otherwise it would be shiny.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the trip
Sorry,
before
I
I
think my
go
mic.
to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Ooh.
That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
I love how this guy responds to our internal thoughts. What a mess. Burn the trash.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all.
That's not creepy at all, man.
Into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Burn the trash around the furnace. I don't have... Okay, wait a minute. So we've got these. Go to Central Executive to collect your reward. Okay. Find a way to fix the plant. Burn the trash around the furnace. And we still need to kill people. Well, that's going forward. What if we'd gone this way instead? A merry chase. Investigate the strange light in the break room. Here we are in the astral realm. Cleanse the merry-go-round with the merry-go-round horse object of power.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power? How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
I know. Use evade to complete the challenge. Oh, nice. Oh, I like it. Gold enemies are immune to attacks. I like it. It uses up our energy, just like our dashing around does. Or not dashing around. The what's it called? Just like throwing stuff. Merry-go-round horse. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse, once used as a seat for the merry-go-round ride, the pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be dangerous when something is in its path. The object is currently bound by me. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local authorities reported that the rides would move on their own and they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, America Overnight Episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local people were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent whatever by doing something. Agents invoked Formula C5 to something the object long enough to take it into whatever. Okay. It's not quite flying, but... And we're back. Hidden location discovered. Was that not expected that I'd come here? Shadow recoil efficiency. Oh no.
Drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
How is that a kid show? Oh my god, that's terrible. Okay, janitor's office that way. How did we get in here? Oh, we came through this way. More dudes. Well. Was there a control point around here since we've been down here? I don't think there was. No, there was. Okay. My bad. So we got some ability points. I'm going to go ahead and get some more launch damage. Launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. I don't think so. Not yet. Both of these do plus 50. I don't get it. What's the virtue of this? Is it just unlocks more abilities? I'm going to put a point in. No, it's just going to be more damage. I mean, I'm skeptical. Let's wait for more ability points. Board countermeasures. I do need to go back. No, I can just collect it right now. Headshot boost. And executive incursion. I can't even see what it is. Without getting it, kill enemies in the executive sector using launch. No. Can I just keep on choosing as many as I want? Kill enemies with headshots. Kill enemies with shatter. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. We're at the hour. So thank you everyone for watching. Till next time.